Welcome back to FTB Revelations. I forget what episode this will be. I think it's 10 at this point. So let's go ahead and shear some sheep real quick. We'll get ourselves a bed going real fast. Haven't really done too much with the cow farm, as you guys can see. Got a couple babies running around, but really kind of waiting on wheat initially. And I'll show you guys in a second why there's gold sitting in my hands. Right up here. You guys might have seen it already. Alright, so you guys walk over here. I figured it out. So I'm not sure exactly what I was doing. I think I had the smeltery drain. If you can see in the top middle of the screen where it shows smeltery drain from Tinker's Construct, there's a big hole in the back. I'm pretty sure I was getting the hole in the back from the Tinker's Construct item in the wrong direction. That hole right there, I think I was pointing it inwards to a block, and I don't think it was reading the entity of it. So when I adjusted it and put it like this, it finally ended up working. Now we're stuck. Go ahead and break that. I have to get that out of there. I don't know what dirt smelts into. Not really interested to find out. But anyway, so now our smeltery from Tinker's Construct is working, and we obviously have the casting table and the basin like I talked about in the last couple of videos. I'll go ahead and do more of an in-depth explanation of these here in a couple seconds, and then obviously we have everything else over here. So let me go start off real quick by cleaning up my inventory and getting some of this stuff out of here. And we need you. Okay, so we run over here, we get our book out, and okay, so let's start off real quick. So this is your Tinker's Construct smeltery. Pretty much all you gotta do for this bad boy is you take an item like gold and you can just shift click right in there, and it goes in, and then you see it's got a little timer bar just like any other thing in Minecraft that you have to wait for it to smelt. Then you have the smelt area right here, which is the ore that's melted down. Then you have the amount of fluid you still have left, which is 900 millibuckets. A bucket is 1,000 millibuckets. So it just kind of keeps all of this stuff together. And if you see here, you see the capacity, the amount, the free space, and the amount used. So now that we have that there, and the reason I threw gold in, it's not the only reason why, but it is one of the reasons. This right here is the casting table. So if we throw an item in here, it'll sit. And then if we tap the faucet, the gold will pour out. Now gold is what you need. Unfortunately, I know it's not the funnest thing to get in Minecraft, but you need gold to get your cast. Now your cast, I do think, no they can't. Okay, so they can't be stored in there, so you will have to get a chest and throw it down beside or something like that. We'll go do that real quick, because I did get a little bit of wood before we started this episode. We're going to have to change that door since we live on an island by ourselves. We don't have to worry about mobs. Didn't get a whole bunch of wood, but I got enough. Okay, now we got our chest. So we're going to run back over here. Actually, we ended up having a bed. I forgot I did that. We'll throw our ingot cast over here. So gold makes casts. We also need some cobblestone. Sorry guys, I'm a little unprepared right now. Right here, right? Yep. Okay. So now we can run back over here, and I think we are going to try to make the hammer, which the hammer is the bigger tool for mining, and that's kind of what we want. So we need a hammerhead and 2 plates, and then a tough tool rod. And we'll probably also make no, we'll just make the hammer for now, and I'll give you guys an explanation. So we need the plates, the head, and the tough tool rod. So we got to come over here to the pattern builder, and we're going to take our large pattern, we're going to throw him down, and then we need our cobblestone. So now we have a large plate. I'm going to grab that out, and you want to throw him back in. Shift click doesn't work. And we're going to get a tough tool rod, pull that out, and put him away. Then we're going to get, where is it? Where's our head? There it is. And you get your hammerhead. So now we have all that, and while we're in here, I'm actually going to get a couple more things as far as bindings go, and we do want the sword because I would like to make a cleaver at some point in time. Again, don't want to spend too much time doing this, but I do want to get like the basic stuff real fast. And we'll toss all that back. Did we get the small binding? I don't think so. So we'll go ahead and get the small binding real fast. We'll put that back. And we should be good. If we need anything else, we'll come back and get our cobblestone. Our cobblestone does stay in there, so we'll just go ahead and leave that there. And this is the tool forge. Now the difference between the part builder and the tool forge, along with the stencil table, wow, I'm jumping all around here real quick. Let's start from the beginning. The stencil table is what you need in the beginning. You have to build patterns. Patterns are just wood, like that, with a stick right here. You get a pattern. Then you throw your pattern in your stencil table, and you can make anything on this list with any pattern. You don't need anything special, it's just done. And as you can see, the pattern chest is right next to the stencil table. Clicking it, you can view all of your patterns you currently made. Now this is every single pattern that's on this screen. Now if we move over here to the part builder, which is where you have to go to after you've gotten these two. And now granted, you don't have to do all of the patterns. I just wanted to get it out of the way so it's done. If you come over here, this is the part builder. Part builder, obviously, as you guys can see, builds you parts. Now you can't build every single kind of part out of this. This is the early game, want to start real quick, the part builder. Obviously, we started with regular Minecraft stuff. It's fine. So the part builder's right here, and you can, getting back to all this stuff real quick, you can do this early game. Like, you don't even have to do any of the regular Minecraft items at all. You can run right into this. And now that we have these, we can run over here, just like we did with our iron cast. You can throw them down, right on this, tap it, and just wait. Now this guy right here is going to be your cheat sheet for making everything. Plus you also need him to make stuff. This is where you put all of your items at once you go make them. So it tells you which binding and which item you need. Obviously, like if we were to throw all this here real quick, we'd get ourselves a stone pickaxe. Now obviously it's clumsy, but this stone pickaxe, if I'm not mistaken, is actually, oh no, it's not better. Never mind, I'm sorry. I was wrong. It's not better than a regular stone pickaxe. And the other thing, just so you know, when you go and put items down on this casting table, just like that, when you fill this up with gold, that we're using a couple ingots at a time depending upon the different item it needs. Like right there, we're at 4 ingots, and we had 10 to start off with. So we've already used 6 just to make these. And a tough tool rod. We'll go ahead and bump that out. Now we're going down to 2. So once you do this, as you can see, the item is gone. I no longer have any of the items that we just made in our inventory. So every time that you throw an item down here to make a casting, which you only need to make castings once, they don't go away. They don't break, they don't do anything. If obviously if you lose them, you have to make another one, but it's not too terribly difficult. So now that we have those built, which is all we need for our hammer, all we have to do, go over here, we have our ingot casting. Actually, real quick, since we're already doing this, I'm going to go ahead and throw down the pickaxe head just to make it. I do plan on getting all the patterns too, or all the casts. So now that we have all the casts, we'll go ahead and grab these bad boys out. And I forget, we gotta go in here real quick because I got more stuff to show you guys from the book. So you go into the book. Oh, that's a explanation of how to build the forge, obviously. So I knew we were doing something wrong when I was first setting it up. So let's go back real quick. I think that actually, yep. Okay, so if you go to the beginning, you can go through the introduction, which explains how to do everything. Then you can go to tools, tool materials, obviously bows, so on and so forth. Modifiers are what you use in place of throwing like enchantments on the tool. These tools use modifiers, so you can see you have haste, you have luck, sharp, so on and so forth. Diamonds add durability, and I think it's lapis adds luck, right? Yeah, lapis adds luck. Redstone, you swing it faster, and so on and so forth. Obviously, like I said, diamond, extra durability, miner stat increase, mining level increase to mine obsidian, and then you just keep going. So it's really all up to what you personally want and how you want to do it. So you really can get crazy with building your own personalized items. So we're going to go to tools real quick. Oh wait, never mind, I'm sorry. I'm talking about the wrong thing. Tool materials, there we go. Okay, so these are all of the stats for everything you can make in the game. As far as your tool materials, the bindings, handles, heads, all the extra parts of it, and you can see what it does for you on the like durability, the modifier, so on and so forth. So these are what you want to look at. Obviously, we don't have electric alloy and electric steel yet. Maybe in the future, but I've never personally had them, so we're gonna skip this. So conductive iron, pulsating iron. Some of this stuff I don't even know what it is, guys. Solarium, well, I kind of know what solarium is a little bit, and dark steel, but we're just gonna keep going because none of this stuff we currently can use yet. We actually could get steel if we wanted to, but I'm not really that worried about it. I'm just pausing briefly so everybody can read it real quick. Okay, so that's pretty much everything that you guys can, see. We are going to go ahead and use copper as our handle, and the extra, we might end up using copper. I gotta run back through and double check. That's what I want, because like I said, we don't have a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm pretty sure we are going to use copper. and iron. Yeah, we're gonna use copper and copper handle, copper binding, and then iron, an iron head. Okay, so let's go running and get ourselves some copper. Now obviously this is not going to be the last one we make. This is kind of just the beginning, so we can make a tool. Open over here. So we'll go ahead and... Did I not bring the iron? Wow. I'm being special right now. Oh, I did. Alright. I'm going to run back over here. So we'll throw 16 and 16. Oh, never mind. I thought we could put more than just that in there. I'm surprised. I thought that could be bigger. Whatever. That might have changed. Just wait for it to fill up. Alright, so now you guys can see that we're throwing the ingots in, and the ingot that's on the bottom is the ingot that will be poured out, or the type of ingots that will be poured out into all the casting basins and the casting table. Now you do want to watch, because certain materials will fuse in the smeltery. Like if you're combining ores, this does work in the smeltery. Now what you want to watch for is, once it's fused, you cannot get it back. So you fuse something like the couple different nether ores, I can't remember all of their names right now, but if you smelt them together in one of these smelteries and make malarium, I think it's actually a Tinker's Construct item, but if you make that purple ore, you cannot get your items back. So you just want to make sure that you know what you're clicking when you click it, otherwise you're going to have to remake it. So now we're making ourselves our tough copper rod. Now you don't want to tap this until this is fully done drying, because if you do, you lose the item. So now we got that. We'll go ahead and get ourselves our copper heads. Oh, we might need, I think, when did it say I had 5? I think we need 8 for each one of these heads. Go ahead and let that roll. Yep. Okay. So now we can move this. We can bring this out. Now we have our plates, and we can throw down our head, and now we don't have any copper left, so we can go ahead and click that. And just let him solidify real quick. Bam. Alright, so now we can throw those away, and actually I'll grab this one out real quick and just throw the ingot casting down, and we'll get our iron back. So now we can come over here, we'll go ahead and tap our tool forge to get to what we want, and we can just throw all this stuff down and get ourselves our well established. And now we have a iron copper hammer, and if you look, we have a durability of 617. It's not the greatest durability, obviously. An iron pickaxe has 250, so we are doubling an iron pickaxe. But if I'm not mistaken, if we run down here real quick, this is getting completely off topic now. Modifiers, I also think we have, yeah, we have one modifier. There's different ways that you can adjust a modifier. Modifier is the amount of extras that you can put on to the hammer. So I'm pretty sure we could have made like a different head and it would have made something different, but obviously for right now this is fine. So now we can mine in a 3x3, and mining speed's not horrible, so we just greatly increase the amount that we can mine. And if you look, we're actually using the durability, so we're at what, 540 or 545. And as you guys can see, each time you mine, it's taking the durability for every item you're mining, but it's not but you're getting a 3x3 out for the speed at which you'd be doing one. So obviously it's a trade-off. And if we do this real quick, I know for some of you this isn't going to be the most enjoyable thing, but trust me, there is a reason I'm doing this. F3. What level are we on? 9. Okay. F3. Actually, we'll do it down one. No, we'll go right here. Fuck it. Alright, so now if we just go straight and just keep mining, you'll watch the meter on the tool slowly drop, just like any other tool. But the great thing about Tinker's Construct, once we get there, what's that? Silver. Well, not only the fact we can do a 3x3 mining and we don't have to get crazy into any kind of electronics just yet, which obviously once we get a drill or something like that, the hammer will kind of be obsolete, but for right now, it's really nice. Especially early game, this is great. Now, we're almost down to our last couple swings, and luckily for us, oh, well, unfortunately we don't have any great weapon yet, so let's do that, and do that. Obviously now we have another mine to go explore. But if we keep on using up our hammer, now we already ran out of inventory room. Alright, that's fine. I'm not too stressed about it. We'll also get this real quick. Just to, fuck it. Jump up here and throw some torches down so we don't get ran after like that. We'll just kind of wall ourselves off real quick. For the explanation purpose. Oh, that's what's up. Haven't seen that yet. Some more Thaumcraft crystals. So getting a little bit off topic here, guys, real quick. Just found the mine, obviously, so just kind of exploring real quick. Abyssal. That's cool. Alright. Now, getting back to the video. Sorry, got a little off topic there. So, now, break these real quick with our pickaxe. Let's get ourselves back together. Now, we just keep going like this. And almost there, guys. Bear with me real quick. There it is. Alright, so now as you guys can see, we have a broken copper hammer. But even though it is broken, it didn't disappear. So you know how when you use iron picks and regular tools in Minecraft, they disappear for good and you don't get them back? Well, for Tinker's Construct, once you break a tool, you can run back to the tool forge, throw your item in, and can we do it with copper? Or iron? Yeah, we can. I think we can do it with copper too. So, let's see. One. Oh wow. For two. Okay, so for 2 copper, we get our complete copper hammer back, and then for iron, it takes like 1 and a partial, and you get your whole copper hammer back. So all the durability that you just used, all you gotta do is click it and bam, it's back in your inventory and you're good to go back mining. So that's kind of my little spiel and explanation of Tinker's Construct. So with all that being said, we'll just kind of get back down and keep going with the video, guys, because don't really plan on ending it just because I got brief explanation of the Tinker's Construct. We will be going bigger and crazier with this bad boy right now, but for right now, this is all we really need. I don't gotta go nuts building this giant and massive smeltery. We will be probably breaking out this side and making a room for Tinker's Construct just to have something, because I don't really want it out in the middle of nowhere. We might just make like a roof and make kind of like a little hidey area, and I want to make this look a little nicer too. So we'll do that. Alright, let's go ahead and throw all of the ore we just gathered too down in our items. We'll also run down here too and grab up all the stuff that we couldn't pick up originally. Probably won't be able to pick it all up, honestly. But you guys see what I mean, that we just mined this giant hole and we really didn't use a lot of stuff, and we were able to collect a whole bunch of resources and get ourselves all the way down here with our new hammer, and we were able to repair it with 1 iron. So, you know, you think about it, you smack a wall, and just like this right here, like if we smacked right here, we'd get 3 pieces of iron and 1 piece of gold. That 1 piece of iron will give us 510 on the durability charts, and 2 copper will give us the entire thing back. So, you know, just with a simplistic build, now we have a amazing mining tool for a while. So go ahead and throw away our cobblestone and all the other random stones in our inventory. And throw wood away. Get our stuff back together. And that. Oh yes, we also need to go over here and toss these in this chest. We will have to make this a double chest, obviously, but for right now we're fine. We also will probably be getting quite crazy with some of this stuff. We do have to still go get some cactus. Actually, did I find or grab cactus last time I went out to that island? I might have. Let's check real quick. No, I didn't. So we do not have cactus. I'm gonna have to run back. Oh no, I did. Okay, cool. We'll leave that in there for now. Is that not taking from the top? Oh, there we go. Okay, I clicked something. Alright, so we're gonna run over here and throw our cactus up. I'm not sure how I feel about our crabby friends. They keep attacking me. How many more? Okay. Finish this off. I just want to drain it out real quick, guys, because like I said, you can mix stuff in here. Like, this can be used as an alloy smelter, so we don't really need to build one. So, you know, it's not... This can be used for a lot more than just making tools. It's a pretty nifty item. And obviously, from what we've seen too, there's a couple different things you can do to it also. There's the tank controller and then the furnace controller, which I don't know what they do, so that will be something we'll be finding out together, and I think it'll be pretty fun. Alright, so put you and you away. We'll throw the iron away. Grab our bucket. Materials and you can go up for now. And grab ourselves some not sure. Bear with me real quick, guys. I didn't set my timer. Alright. We'll go for a little bit longer. So obviously this video is kind of geared more towards Tinker's Construct and, you know, the explanation of Tinker's Construct. We will, like I said, be getting more in depth into Tinker's Construct and exploring different tool heads and materials you can do. Obviously, like I said, that book is the best explanation and description that you can get of to what tools and materials that you can get and how fancy you can get with it. Obviously, it's completely up to you how crazy you want to go. And then obviously there's many different methods in this mod pack. This is just the way I'm going to play right now. And Tinker's Construct is the way I wanted to go. So, obviously we're not really that far off from getting a drill, to be honest with you. I'll probably do quite a bit of mining off camera. And then next episode we'll get into actual additions. Or, did I say that right? I think I said that wrong. What is it called? Actual additions. And as you can see in my little ad bar, I do have the drill on the list of stuff. So obviously for mining and whatnot, the copper hammer will only serve us for a little while longer, and then we'll probably end up getting some kind of pickaxe or something until we can get the add-ons for it. But obviously I'm in no rush to do that. Plus, I still want to find a mainland so we can get some other stuff done too. But we do have a pretty nice little area out here in the middle of nowhere, so we will be able to get into some goofy stuff. I think I want to do a little something underneath the water. And obviously, eventually, we'll go back over there and check out the regular Minecraft version of their water temple. So those are going to be our big plans for the near future, guys. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and head back into the mine and get some mining done. I want to thank you guys for watching this episode, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.